Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, the sales appointment outline. Please note that this is not a formula or a script. Rather, it's an approach, a customer-focused approach in order to discover a customer's interests and needs. What you're about to see is an enactment of an actual sale that took place in Bellingham, Washington in August 2017 at a Chevron station. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. Good to see you again.
Oh, hi, Keith. Thank you for coming.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Jennifer, appreciate you so much taking time to meet with me. When we met a couple days ago, you'd mentioned that you'd been the owner of the Chevron station for about 5 years or so.
Gosh, yeah.
Tell me, what brought you to this area?
I have family here, and it was just natural to want to get close to my family.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. As far as family members, I think you mentioned maybe some grandkids. Do you have, how many grandkids you got?
Oh, I have 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what ages?
13, 9, and 6.
All right. I bet you have some fun spending time with them, huh?
I do. They're a handful.
Oh, yeah.
I might want to move away. They keep me too busy.
Okay. All right, super. Well, just wanted to also make sure that you have about 15 to 20 minutes to really set aside here so we can talk about your propane needs. Does that still work for you?
Yep. Thank you for asking. We had the appointment, so I went ahead and scheduled a half hour.
Okay. Fantastic. So, Jennifer, for the time that we've got here, just want to hear from you, because you're the boss, you're the owner here. What would be the ideal outcome of this meeting today?
Oh, golly. That's a good question. I haven't really thought about it. I guess that to see what you have to offer. I'd like to hear what you have to offer and if it's something that I might be able to benefit from.
Okay. Anything else that when we're done you go, okay, I got what I wanted to out of this time together?
Keith, my pricing, I just don't feel like my pricing is where it should be. I'd like to look at that.
Okay, super. And we can certainly do that. And Jennifer, again, it's great to have this time to talk with you. I would hope that during this time too, that we get enough information about each other to really know if there's a potential mutual good fit between my company and yours. And if there is, fantastic. If there's not, I'll be well on my way as well.
Wow.
But these are great things.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, I'd like to ask some other questions just to understand your needs a little bit better.
Sure, that's
Okay.
great.
So when you talk about what we might offer, let's kind of hear a little more about what you want. So when you think about a propane vendor relationship, what are you looking for?
Well, Keith, I've been with my current supplier, AmeriGas, for about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you noticed, but driving in, my signs, I've been here all of about 5 years, and they're just pretty faded. And
Okay.
I don't know if you look around, I've got nice branding from other suppliers, and I just don't feel like they've done well in that area.
Okay.
The other thing is some service requests. I really just don't feel like I'm being responded to very quickly.
Okay, and you'd mentioned, Chantel, before that there was the lock on the cabinet that has been broken for a while. Tell me a little more about that situation.
Oh yeah, well you can see we're in a busy area. A lot of traffic, a lot of people walking through. The lock's been busted and just anybody can open it. And that's a concern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you called them and then?
Yeah, I called them, I had to leave a message, didn't hear back. I called about a month ago. I think I probably made 3 or 4 phone calls.
Oh my
I
gosh.
either get
Okay.
leaving a message or we have a note, but yet it's still broke.
Wow, okay. And so your hope would be what? What would you like to have happen?
Have the lock fixed,
Yeah.
the first time around. I'm busy, Keith. I've got a lot going on. I don't need to make 5 calls.
Okay, so if I'm hearing you right, it really just needs to be there and work. And if that, a worst case scenario, 1 phone call and it's taken care of so you can do other stuff, right?
That would be great.
Yeah. And I would agree that's really important to be able to not have to worry or deal with this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as, are there any other concerns you have, or as far as that service, what does great service look like to you?
1 call, 1 need, 1 get it taken care of. I don't feel like my business is important to them.
And why is that?
Because I've made numerous phone calls
Yeah,
and my
just
water
back to
still
that,
broke.
and they haven't-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And again, I don't feel like my pricing is where it should be. Keith, I know that the cost usually goes down in the summertime.
Yeah.
My costs have stayed the same.
Okay. And what kind of pricing expectations do you have?
Fair pricing. I'd like to know that my pricing is consistent. And when I say consistent, I don't mean stay the same, but I'm not gonna see big spikes, you know. I
Yeah.
have a gas station, I understand how it works.
Yeah, I bet you do.
So I would like to see fair, honest, consistent structure.
Absolutely. And Jennifer, what kind of training program do you have right now for safety?
Well, when they put the tank in, they came out and showed us how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we get new employees, we show them what to do.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like different about that?
Well, yeah, I haven't put a lot of thought into it, but
Mhm.
we probably aren't doing the best job we should. It would
Okay.
be nice to have some refresher training.
Okay.
Mhm.
So ideally, you'd like someone to be able to give you a little more training and
Yeah.
help your people make sure
Yeah,
they're
that would
safe?
be great,
Would
absolutely.
be interested in that? Okay.
Yeah, we get turnover from time to time, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that would be great to have somebody with the knowledge show us how to do it right.
Okay. Alrighty. And Jen, when we talked about pricing, you mentioned you thought you might be a little too high and that you want consistent pricing that goes with the market. I totally get that. Any idea what you're paying right now?
Keith, in preparation for our meeting, I knew that this would be something we could talk
Yeah,
about.
you bet.
I've got a copy right here for you.
Oh, okay, alrighty.
Yeah.
So you are at, it looks like $1.39 a gallon right now. How long has it been that way?
Like I said, we're, still into the summer months, and it's been pretty
Okay,
stagnant
okay.
and
Got it.
pretty consistent.
And because you're dealing with fuel every day, the fuel's going up and down, but your price didn't go down this summer. I
Yeah,
get it.
and I would assume propane moves like the gas, at
Um,
least it should.
Absolutely. And there's also some other fees on here.
Mhm.
So are those always on there? Like that hazmat fee that it has on there, hazardous
Yeah.
fee?
Yep, they
All right,
charge.
and how much is that?
That's $10.99.
Okay, so $11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they also do a fuel recovery fee. I'm not sure what that would be. Why would
Okay.
they have to recover if they're putting gas in my tank?
And I hate to say it because I don't have my glasses with me. How much is that one?
That's $4.96.
Okay, so that's enough. So that's $16 that you had to pay in additional fees.
Yeah.
And amount of gallons.
Mhm.
How many gallons was that?
That was 369 gallons
Okay.
at $1.54 a gallon. Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So that's a couple pennies right there a gallon, as well as the $1.39 that's on there for you. Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty. So what if I were to tell you that actually you're actually, I think, a little bit over the normal market price right now? Would that surprise you?
No, it wouldn't,
Oh, okay.
because I think, like I said, I feel like my price should have come down in the
Yeah,
summer.
yeah, I get it.
And I feel like this is still some wintertime pricing.
Okay, all right, understood. Jennifer, if we could really be able to give you the kind of signage to help grow your business, because you mentioned you have faded stuff right now, we're able to give you new equipment where things like that cabinet worked today and we maintain that well for you. If we could do that and offer you significant savings, is there any reason why you wouldn't trust us with your business today?
Well, Keith, if you could do all that, give me that service, make me feel important, no, there's no reason.
Okay, alrighty. And if from what I was hearing before, you're the main guy, so to speak. You're the head Kuna.
Yep.
So there's no one else. It's really you. When you make a judgment call, you're the boss. It's done, right?
It's me.
Okay,
Yep,
super.
it's all on me.
Alrighty. Well, as far as the signage, and we took a few minutes and went outside and actually looked at it, which was really helpful for me. I think there's definitely a couple different signs that we could come back and suggest. And you had mentioned with Chevron, there's some standards. So a normal banner wouldn't work, but we could actually get a framed sign on your building if you want that says propane sold here and it's branded for you. So we could do that for you, as well as some other standalone signs. Does that sound like it would help drive some traffic for you?
It does, it absolutely does. I know that, I thought the only thing I could get was that old metal sign. I didn't
Yeah.
know there were options.
Yeah, we can do better than that, and that's part of it. We really do consider this, Jennifer, a partnership. And I know that if we invest some extra money, because we pay for those signs, you don't have to pay for them.
Okay,
That we benefit in the long run, right? Because you make more money, and then we do happen to make money when, when you make money,
Right.
which is a good thing, right? Absolutely. So for the cost and the pricing part and the service, let's actually back up to this service. I'm so sorry that AmeriGas did not respond to you. We will be there for you. We have no recorded messaging. We've got live people 24/7 actually to answer the phone for you. It's one of our priorities in life. And again, Wayne, our local manager, is so close here, within an hour, and they will be here same day service for you. Resellers are a high priority to us.
wow,
So I'll let you know right now, you will be very pleased with our responsiveness.
that would be outstanding. That definitely a welcome
Yeah.
change.
Good, good. And then the pricing aspect here, what we usually do, we're an open book on pricing. Pricing is the easy part, where it's cost plus. And so for the kind of volume of gallons we talked about earlier, it's what we do is cost plus 45 cents. And right now you're at that $1.39, and let's say with the extra fees, probably about at least $1.42, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So cost plus today, and this is where I was saying that I think we can actually save you some money. Believe it or not, you would be at that. You'd be at $1.19 today. So you'd actually save 20 cents, which would be about $75 on your last bill you shouldn't have paid, so to speak.
Wow, wow, that's fantastic.
So-
Keith, do you have other fees?
And that's it. No other fees. For resellers, again, it's an open book on the pricing. You get charged a price per gallon and that's it. Everything else we take care of for you. There's no charge.
Wow. And you're gonna fix a lock if I call.
Yep.
It's almost too
Well,
good to be true.
Hopefully the brand new cabinet and brand new equipment we get you is gonna take care of that anyhow
Okay.
for you. So it won't be broken to begin with.
Wow.
All right.
That sounds great, Keith.
Super. When it comes to best days of the week to install and kind of do the switch over for you, Jennifer, what are the best days for you?
Well, I'll tell you, Mondays just are crazy. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Okay, super. And is there a window of time? It'll take us probably about a total of 6 hours. Any particular time of day that's better for us to try to come in and
Yeah.
make this happen?
So
For you
being
easily?
in the area we are, we get a lot of lunch traffic and we get a lot of morning people getting their coffee. So
Got it.
those are real busy times.
Okay, so after that morning rush, maybe 10 o'clock,
Mhm.
9 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, super. Okay, well, hey, just so I have it right here, what is the legal name of your business?
It is Bellingham Chevron.
And what is the billing address you use for your gas station?
It's 12939